So this video will feature plants from Home Depot that are perennials, that are good for dry spaces, and some that are great for wet spaces. So I'll go over that with you now and just feature some of these plants. All right, one great plant that provides good texture and color is this lamb's ear, and that's going to be good for dry spaces. And these will expand. The spacing on this is 18 to 24 inches, and height's going to be about 12 to 18 inches on these. This is lamb's ear silver carpet variety. Next one is going to be the stone crop. This is a sedum. This is a really tight, low growing sedum, and it gets about 4 to 12 inches tall, 24 inches in spacing, and very hardy to dry spaces. Moving down here, this is another plant that's good for dry spaces. This is wormwood, artemisia. This is silver mound artemisia. Really nice color, good texture, good for the front of the border. This is sedum angelina, and I'm not sure if this is the same or not, but this is definitely a sedum. Yeah, that is sedum angelina as well. But nice texture. To me, this reminds me of coral that you would find in the ocean. It's just what I've always associated some of these types of sedum with. And then here we have Shasta daisy, and this is Shasta white mountain. Shasta is actually a native to North America, along with coneflower, another great perennial for dry spaces or more difficult spaces. And this is the Cheyenne Spirit series of coneflower, which come in a variety of different colors. You got the red, the orange, the yellow, kind of the rose color here. Here we have another sedum. This is from Proven Winners. This is a rock and grow back in black. These will get a little larger, a little taller. Another great plant for a dry space. Spacing on this is about 26 inches, and the height is 20 to 24 inches. This is actually a bee balm. Bee balm will work great in dry spaces, but also in wet applications too. So that's actually one of the flowers from bee balm. These are some smaller plants here. Here's some additional plants that'll be great for a dry space. This is ice plant. I'll pick this one up here. This is a very tight growing one. 2 to 3 inches in height. Great for a ground cover, 12 to 24 inches. This is a spreading plant. This is called Jewel of the Desert Garnet, and you can see really nice flowering from those. Another plant that kind of has that succulent feel, kind of reminds me of a coral, as well as this sedum next to it. Another great plant for a dry space and also for a ground cover. This is called Sun Sparkler Lime Zinger, and 6 to 8 inches tall. Another spreading sedum. Another great plant. This is a native. This is Gaillardia. This is spin top yellow halo. It's a native to North America. From my own experience, it's very hardy. You'll a lot of times find these growing even along sand dunes along our coastline in North Carolina. So they're very hardy plants and very drought tolerant, and they will flower from spring all the way to fall. And this plant is a beauty. This is cardinal flower. This is a native here in North Carolina. You'll find these growing in the wild along stream banks. And you can see just a beautiful, rich red flowers, deep kind of purple red foliage on this. And this one is called Starship Scarlet. I will tell you, these do like a more moist soil, and in a hotter climate, they will appreciate some afternoon shade, some sun protection, but they do take full sun. But a little bit of afternoon protection will be appreciated by Lobelia. So this is Lobelia Starship Scarlet, which is just another variety of our native cardinal flower. This is a coneflower variety I was not familiar with. This is actually called Artisan Soft Orange. It's kind of a peach color. coneflower, very nice. And if you're looking for a white variety of coneflowers, this is Powwow White. This one is called Sun Seeker's Mellow coneflower. This is a stone crop, another sedum. This one's from Southern Living Plant Collection called Little Miss Sunshine. I actually have a variety very similar to this growing in my garden. This one's 6 to 8 inches in height, 18 to 20 inches wide. This is another native here in North America, and this is Sweet Summer Phlox. This is called Fantasy Purple Bicolor. And this one is starting to bloom. These will be very profuse bloomers, drawing a lot of pollinators. Here's one with a little more open blooms on it. And then this is a proven winner's variety of bleeding heart. This one is called Bleeding Heart Pink Diamonds. It's Dicentra. Full sun, but this will also take part shade. And here in the south, it's gonna really prefer to have some protection. So some dappled shade, afternoon shade would also be appreciated. This will get about 12 to 16 inches tall, and spacing is about 16 to 18 inches wide. Really nice color on the leaves here, kind of a blue-green color, and you'll see why they call it bleeding hearts, because it has the heart-shaped flower with that little drop coming out of the center of the flower. But just a really nice little plant. Dicentra, Pink Diamonds, Bleeding Heart. And then these are flax lilies. Nice variegated foliage on these. Needs to get about 24 to 26 inches tall with about 24 to 36 inches spacing. Already down to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. But the foliage really shines on this one.